The third most important point is about conditioning and habit. Previously, you were conditioned by the three qualities, and your habits belong to a blend of the three qualities, an unequal blend, which makes your individual nature different from the millions and millions of natures on this earth. Because the blends undergo multiplications and mathematical progression infinitely, as many blends as there are numbers possible. So every one of us have his own or her own nature, which is quite different from the other. That is the blend. If you place salt, citron, and pepper, with these three things, you can make thousands of blends if you are a good cook. Each blend differs from the other in taste. Similarly, every one of us have our own taste, different from the tastes of others, on the plane of the not-self. And when you go up into the real existence, then the force of habit and the conditioning, the blending exists. But it is not conditioning, but it is a blend which is universal. It is called the universal habituation. So from individual habit, you will recede into the human habit. From the human habit, you will go back into the biological habit, which is common with all the living beings. And you will retrace into the planetary habit of this earth. And then you will go back, retrace into the habit of the solar system, which has all the habits of all planets as petals. And then you go into what is called the cosmic habit. That cosmic habit overshadows your existence, and your existence is there overshadowed by the cosmic habit. That becomes your nature. The nature of the cosmos, that is your unit space globe, becomes your nature. What is the nature of the cosmos? It is to create. So your nature will be to create. You will have only the creative faculties, and you become essentially positive in everything. That is, the negative quantities like doubt, suspicion, jealousy, sorrow, hatred, fear, they have no place in you, because they are negative quantities, which are the anti-points of the true existing points. Just as we have anti-atoms in physics, we have also anti-universes to the universes, and we have also anti-space globes to the existing space globes. Each space globe exists millions and millions of solar systems. Just as each banyan tree consists of millions of seeds of the banyan trees. Each seed is a potential banyan tree which can germinate into a big tree. That is how the solar systems are built and the universes are built.
It is also said that the point of creation is absolute darkness, black, and what is coming out is light.
Yes, it is light. That's because it is darkness to our understanding. To itself it is light. So when we gradually grow in our understanding, darkness is nothing but pure subjectivity. When there is one person to observe, then it is darkness.
Is this the case also on the physical plane?
Yes, in every plane.
The night is not really dark?
The night is dark to our eye. To itself, it's not dark. relative to your eye, you call it darkness.
Yes.
What we call darkness is darkness to us.
Yes, also psychological, no?
Our reaction is darkness. That's it.
And that cannot be changed, or can it be changed?
No. When we take the cosmic nature, what we call darkness now is light to us. It is a ray of light. The mother of light it is called, from which all the rays come out. Just as when you exchange a 100-pound currency, you will have the lesser papers for lesser currencies. It is like $1,000 currency, darkness. When you make an exchange, you will have the lesser currency which you call the spectrum. Spectrum. What we call white light is a lesser currency, and what we call the spectrum is the much lesser currency.
Now, I think we can always see that what we are.
Yes.
And so far,
yes.
If we are coming more and more into the deeper consciousness,
yes.
we can also see that we are.
Yes, because you will become one with
that.
Exactly. That is how.
Is that the process of exchange, going into deeper consciousness?
Yes. You will be one with the $1,000 paper. Like that. So this is called overshadowing of the cosmic nature. You will be like a colorless glass totally, and the cosmic nature overshadows you. And your behavior is cosmic behavior. That is the next point he gives. Clarification he uses is, when you are in the ordinary way before taking up the scientific yoga process, your physical body, your mind, your senses, and the reactions, all these put together, they will give a weight to the I am in you. Suppose there is a fulcrum. They are pulling you towards the gravitation of the two qualities, inertia and dynamism. When you take the effort of drawing yourself to the real center of consciousness, that is the Lord consciousness in you, here the process is most difficult because you have to climb with all the burden. As you go approach to the fulcrum, the process becomes a bit more tough. And when you reach the point, touch it, then it begins to take a tilt to the other side. All this weight will help you towards perfection.
This is in relation with the journey of the chakras.
Yes.
That moment it changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Until you reach a point of illumination, you have to make the effort. And after you reach a particular point of illumination, you need not do any effort. It shows you the way from within and it pushes you smoothly. So you can enjoy the benefit of your effort of the first half during the training of the second half of the illumination of consciousness.
It's also to say the first step until the mid is there is power essential for finding the duty. Afterwards, the duty is coming.
Yes, because the habit helps you.
Yes.
The newly engrafted habit, it takes root and it becomes a tree. It helps you. This is one more point Patanjali gives. It is called the fulcrum principle.
Fulcrum, what is fulcrum?
Fulcrum means the turning point in the balance. It's called the fulcrum.
Principle.
Yes.